Hi folks, this is a quick overview of some of the major features of our course website. So first of all, here on the very left side you'll see inbox. That's a quick way to send a message to me or to somebody else in the course. And then here this left menu has just the home button, which brings you back to this list of items to do, and then the grades button takes you to your gradebook. Over in the list of items to do, week 1, part A, getting started is a collection where you do need to complete all the items. So please just work through those one by one. You'll read the syllabus and take a syllabus quiz, and then this link will take you to a discussion board. And then this link will help you get set up to go forward into the next module where you start doing some homework assignments, some interactive instruction. So moving down to this week 1 part B, you'll notice the first section that I've put together here is student resources. So you've got a link out to your textbook, a couple of discussion boards, a link out to instant online tutoring help that you can always use. And then I've got a section of the interactive instruction. So these are both videos, a few messages from me, and then also homework assignments that you complete. So that's really the interactive part. And you'll get more information like vocabulary words, techniques, etc. as you work through those homework problems. So you'll complete all of those in week 1. This is largely review from your previous algebra class, maybe a little bit of new information as well. And then when we get down here to week 2, this is really the structure that the rest of the course will follow. In week 1 we spend some time getting launched, getting started, but in week 2 you'll see part A is called Practice, Connect, and Retain, PCR, and then part B is called interactive instruction. So the way the course is structured is that always in a certain week, part A, we're looking over our shoulder to material we talked about the previous week. So in this practice, connect, retain, you're going to be doing some further exploration assignments, tests, quizzes, connections about that material that you looked at in the first week. And then here in part B, you're looking at new material. So then in week 3, you'll do PCR about this material, and then you'll also get started with new material. So the PCR is always working with some older topics, and those due dates are Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then the II, that's working with some new material, and those due dates are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now you don't need to memorize that, but you do need to be aware that you want to be working in part A and B at the same time throughout your week, both looking back at previous topics and picking up some new topics. Here's a calendar so we can get a visual of how this works. And research tells us that we learn material better if we keep revisiting it over a period of days. So that's why we don't just visit a topic once and drill down into it. We learn it one week and then the next week we come back to it and revisit it in a little bit more depth. So here we are looking at just the first week getting started, but if I scroll down to the second week, you're going to see now my Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday are filled in with those PCR activities, and my Monday, Wednesday, Friday are filled in with videos and interactive homework assignments. I'm clicking the back button to get out of this calendar view. You probably saw me do this before, but I think it's important to know that you can use these little triangle buttons to collapse and expand the modules. We'll see more details as we go along, but I hope that that helps you get started.